Are you prepared for a SHTF scenario in your apartment? It's a question that might stop you in your tracks. For those of you unfamiliar with the term, SHTF stands for Stuff Hits the Fan, a colloquial expression referring to a serious emergency or survival situation. Living in an apartment during such a scenario presents unique challenges, and that's where we come in. In this episode, we'll guide you through the ins and outs of surviving a SHTF scenario in an apartment. We'll cover everything from space management and cooking options to power and lighting solutions. We'll delve into heating and cooling techniques, growing your own veggies, and maintaining hygiene and sanitation. We'll also discuss how to fortify your apartment, what essential supplies you need, and even how to stay mentally and emotionally prepared. So, are you ready to turn your apartment into a survival haven? Buckle up, folks, because it's time to dive in. First off, let's talk about space. In an apartment setting, every inch truly matters. This is especially true when it comes to storing essential emergency supplies. But don't fret. With the right strategies, you can indeed transform your limited space into a well-stocked survival hub. Start by decluttering and organizing. Remove unnecessary items and make room for your survival gear. Utilize every nook and cranny. Think under the bed, behind the couch, even that awkward corner in the kitchen. Next, consider investing in multi-purpose furniture. A coffee table with storage inside or a bed frame with built-in drawers can be a game changer. And let's not forget vertical storage. Shelves, hanging racks, even the back of your doors can be used to store items. Finally, keep your supplies organized. Use clear, labeled containers to store food, water, medical supplies, and tools. This will make it easier to find what you need when you need it. Remember, every square foot counts when it comes to survival. Now, let's discuss how to keep the stove burning when the power goes out. In the throes of a crisis, electricity might not be an option. But don't fret. There are numerous ways to cook your meals, even in an apartment setting. One of the easiest methods is using a portable stove. Compact, lightweight, and efficient, these stoves can be a lifesaver when you're in a pinch. But what if you're out of fuel? Well, a little creativity can go a long way. Ever tried using a tin can as a stove? It's a surprisingly effective method for simple cooking tasks like boiling water or heating canned food. And let's not forget the good old campfire cooking techniques. Yes, you heard it right. Campfire cooking isn't just for the great outdoors. With a few tweaks and proper safety measures, you can create a mini campfire right in your apartment. With these cooking options, you won't have to worry about going hungry. Next up, how do you keep the lights on during a blackout? This question is vital for apartment dwellers, as blackouts can turn your cozy space into a challenging environment. Let's discuss some alternative power and lighting solutions that are both practical and efficient for your apartment. Solar chargers can be a reliable source of power, even in an urban setting. They're compact, easy to use, and can charge your devices during the day to keep them running at night. Battery-operated lights, too, are an excellent option. They're portable, and some models can last for up to 100 hours on a single set of batteries. Portable generators are another alternative, but they require fuel and proper ventilation, so they might not be suitable for everyone. It's also essential to conserve energy effectively. This means using your resources wisely, turning off lights and devices when not needed. With these solutions, you can keep your apartment lit and powered during a crisis. Let's talk about keeping your apartment comfortable in extreme weather conditions. Whether it's a sweltering summer heat wave or a bitter winter chill, maintaining a comfortable temperature in your apartment can be a challenge during power outages. But don't worry, there are alternative methods you can use. For heating, consider using a portable propane heater. They are safe, efficient, and can easily warm a small space. However, always ensure proper ventilation to prevent carbon monoxide buildup. In blazing hot conditions, thermal blankets can reflect heat away from your living space, while battery-operated fans can circulate air to cool things down. Hydration also plays a crucial role in regulating your body temperature. So always have plenty of water on hand. Remember, the goal is not to replicate your usual home climate, but to remain safe and prevent heat stroke or hypothermia. With these tips, you can maintain a comfortable temperature in your apartment, no matter the weather. Ever thought about starting an indoor garden? Well, it's not only possible, but also highly beneficial, especially when you're living in an apartment. Having fresh vegetables and herbs right in your living room or kitchen can be a game changer in a survival scenario. First, let's talk about what you can grow. Leafy greens like spinach and lettuce, herbs such as basil and parsley, and even tomatoes or peppers can thrive indoors. Dwarf varieties are your best bet for limited space. Next, you need to consider your growing medium. Soilless mixes are light, easy to manage, and provide excellent drainage. Lighting is crucial too. LED grow lights that run off a small battery bank can provide the necessary light spectrum for plant growth. And don't forget about vertical space. Hanging baskets, wall-mounted planters, and tiered stands can multiply your growing area. Finally, remember to start small. Choose a few plants, learn how to care for them, and expand as you gain confidence. With these tips, you can have fresh veggies right at your fingertips. Now let's discuss a less glamorous but crucial aspect of survival: hygiene and sanitation. When the chips are down, maintaining cleanliness isn't just about comfort, it's a matter of health and safety. In a crisis, everyday conveniences may not be available, and your apartment could quickly become a hotbed for germs and disease. So how do we stay clean and healthy in confined spaces? Firstly, consider your waste disposal options. Portable toilets and compostable bags can be lifesavers when traditional plumbing isn't an option. Next, think about personal hygiene. Wet wipes, hand sanitizers, and no-rinse bathing products can help you stay clean when water is scarce. And don't forget about your living space. Regularly cleaning surfaces with disinfectants can prevent the spread of disease. In a pinch, creativity is key. Ever thought about repurposing a spray bottle as a makeshift shower or using ash as a dish cleaner? Remember, cleanliness is next to godliness, and it's also key to survival. Next up, how do you fortify your apartment against potential threats? This is a question that often arises in the minds of those who dwell in apartments, especially when the world outside seems a bit too chaotic. The answer lies in a combination of preparation, strategy, and a dash of creativity. Think of your apartment as a castle. The doors and windows are the primary gateways, and they need to be as secure as possible. Reinforcing your doors with security bars or deadbolt locks can significantly increase their strength. Adding window security film can prevent glass from shattering and deter intruders. But fortifying your apartment goes beyond just physical barriers. It's also about creating a sense of invisibility. Consider blackout curtains to prevent light from escaping at night and drawing attention. And remember, communication is key in any crisis situation. Invest in a reliable battery-operated radio to stay informed about potential threats. With these security measures, your apartment becomes your fortress. Now let's talk about the essentials, the supplies you absolutely need for survival. When we're talking about survival in an apartment during a crisis, there are some key items that you can't afford to overlook. First and foremost, water. You need at least a gallon per person per day for drinking and sanitation. Then, non-perishable food items. Think canned goods, dried fruits and grains. Next, medical supplies. This includes a first aid kit, prescription medications, and over-the-counter remedies. Don't forget hygiene products too: soap, toothpaste, and toilet paper. And of course, tools. A multi-tool, a flashlight, a radio, batteries, and duct tape can be lifesavers. But remember, space is a luxury in an apartment, so choose items that are compact and versatile. Your emergency kit needs to be small enough to be portable, but comprehensive enough to cover all your needs. With these supplies, you're one step closer to being fully prepared for a SHTF scenario. Finally, let's discuss the mental and emotional aspects of survival. When the SHTF, the chaos and uncertainty can be overwhelming. It's crucial to stay mentally and emotionally strong to navigate these challenging situations. Your mind is a powerful tool in your survival kit, and it's essential to keep it sharp and focused. Stress can cloud your judgment and impair your decision-making abilities, so it's important to have strategies in place to manage it. Deep breathing exercises, mindful meditation, or even a few minutes of silence can help clear your mind and reduce anxiety. Maintaining a positive mindset is also key. It's easy to succumb to despair in a crisis, but positivity can keep you motivated and resilient. Remember why you're fighting, whether it's for your loved ones or your own survival. And don't forget to take care of your emotional health. Connect with your community, share your fears and hopes, and support each other. Remember, your mind is your most powerful tool for survival. So, are you ready to face a SHTF scenario in your apartment? We've traversed the landscape of apartment prepping together, covering everything from space management to mental and emotional preparedness. We've explored cooking options sans conventional power, discussed power and lighting solutions during blackouts, and delved into keeping your living space comfortable in extreme temperatures. We've also touched on growing your own veggies indoors, ensuring hygiene and sanitation in a confined space, and fortifying your apartment against potential threats. Not forgetting the essential supplies to have on hand for survival, we've guided you on building a compact yet comprehensive emergency kit. But remember, preparation is a continuous journey. Keep refining your plans, updating your supplies, and honing your survival skills. It's about being ready to adapt and overcome, no matter what comes your way. Subscribe to our channel for more essential prepper tips and survival strategies. Stay prepared, stay safe.